We often focus so much on serums and sunscreens, we miss the silent factors that age our skin. Poor sleep, chronic stress, blood sugar spikes. But what if I told you that AI and wearables like your Apple Watch, Oura Ring, smart mirrors, if these could help delay wrinkles, collagen loss, and dullness from the inside out? This video will show you how today's tech can help you track your way to better skin, boost your health span, and even catch aging signs before they show up. Hi, I'm Dr. Mamina Turegano. I'm a triple board certified dermatologist, internist, and dermatopathologist. I've spent over 16 years treating patients across all ages and skin types, and recently I've been diving deep into longevity dermatology, how to preserve skin health as we age by taking a whole body approach. And one of the most exciting and misunderstood tools we have now, AI-powered wearables. So let's break down the surprising ways they've helped people not only live longer, but look better doing it. So you've heard this before, get more sleep, we hear it all the time, but here's why it matters for your skin. Scientifically, studies show that poor sleep increases fine lines, weakens your skin barrier, and slows down healing after UV exposure. I mean, there are numerous studies out there. One clinical study did find that women with poor sleep aged visibly faster than those with healthy sleep habits. I did a whole video on this here. And now devices like the Apple Watch or the Oura Ring can alert you to poor sleep before it shows up on your face. I mean, it's not gonna tell you your face is gonna look worse, but it's gonna warn you like, hey, you didn't have a good night and it's been happening for many nights in a row. Let's reevaluate what's going on. I would try tracking your sleep for 7 days. You might be surprised by what it reveals about your skin's sluggishness or poor healing time or increased morning puffiness. So before we move on to the rest of the ways AI can help you have glowing skin, I just want to quickly mention that over 90% of you who watch my videos don't subscribe. If you will take only 2 seconds to do it, your support would mean the world to me. So do me a quick favor, click on subscribe now, and let's move on. Stress isn't just a mental problem. It physically can age your skin. Chronic stress elevates your cortisol and your adrenaline, which can then damage your collagen. It can increase inflammation and lead to premature aging, amongst a whole host of other bad things. Wearables that measure heart rate variability, or HRV, like Whoop, Garmin, Apple Watch, Oura Ring, these can actually predict stress patterns, showing you when your body is struggling to recover. And for those who aren't familiar, heart rate variability, HRV, measures those tiny fluctuations in time between each heartbeat. I think it's a powerful window into how well your nervous system is handling stress and recovery. A higher HRV generally means your body is more resilient, adaptable, and balanced. So when I see patients with inflamed reactive skin, one of the first things I ask is, how is your sleep? How stressed have you been lately? If you're seeing low HRV on these wearables, it's a sign to take 10 minutes for your breath work. And that's not a luxury, it's part of your skincare plan. I am honestly such a huge believer in breath work. There's this thing that I do where you breathe for 5 minutes, 6 breaths a minute. I learned this on the Huberman podcast, but whenever I do that exercise, 6 breaths a minute for 5 minutes straight, my HRV increases. It's really cool. Try to consider doing something like that. Now here's one most people don't know. Blood sugar spikes can age your skin. High glucose levels lead to something called glycation. So these are when sugar molecules attach to your collagen, and that can make your collagen stiff, brittle, and harder to repair. And this means more wrinkles and less elasticity. Also, we know that glucose spikes can increase insulin, and chronically elevated insulin or hyperinsulinemia often means underlying insulin resistance, where glucose stays in your bloodstream longer. So this means more opportunity for glycation and wrinkle formation. Insulin also stimulates androgen hormones and something called insulin-like growth factor 1. These can increase oil production and affect your skin cell turnover, both of which can worsen acne and contribute to even more inflammation. Continuous glucose monitors, or CGMs, like Freestyle Libre or Levels, can actually show how your diet affects your skin. Did that iced coffee with oat milk just spike you more than that bagel? So you'll know in real time, and you'll see the difference in your skin clarity too. All right, exercise. So when it comes to exercise, it's not just about burning calories. Regular movement can improve microcirculation, delivering an essential amount of oxygen and nutrients to your skin. It can boost collagen production, it can clear toxins from your body more readily and reduce inflammation. But too much exercise or poor recovery can potentially do the opposite. Smart wearables now tailor your workouts using AI. They suggest rest when needed. They also can monitor UV exposure, even recommend hydration levels. So the result, you get a nice workout plan that makes your skin glow and not break out. There are now smart mirrors, handheld tools, and apps that analyze your skin using AI, tracking fine lines, sunspots, hydration levels, and texture over time. There are some tools that are already more accurate than the human eye. And yes, some can even flag concerns before you even notice them. So imagine this, your mirror telling you like, hey, your hydration levels are down today. Time to load up on humectants and up your water intake. That's where skincare meets science fiction, except it's here now. So I have a little patient case story. I recently had a patient in her late 30s who had excellent products, but couldn't understand why her skin was looking tired. She started tracking her sleep and her glucose using a wearable, and guess what? She was sleeping just 5.5 hours total, and her blood sugar was spiking from healthy smoothies. She had no idea. So in 2 weeks of adjusting her sleep and swapping meals based on her CGM feedback, her puffiness reduced, her skin tone evened out, and more importantly, she felt much better. Like there were other health parameters that really improved. And that's the power of invisible data showing up as visible results. So what should you do? Let's break it down. If you're looking to optimize your skin long-term, here's how you can start. 1, track your sleep. Use the Oura Ring, Fitbit, Apple Watch, and aim for 7 to 9 hours consistently. Your skin repairs while you sleep. 2, monitor your stress. So look at your HRV data. Low HRV equals a higher burnout risk. Add meditation, breath work, or slow walks as daily skin therapy. And like I mentioned earlier, like I see a total change in my HRV when I implement breath work, like the 6 breaths a minute for 5 minutes. Number 3, consider glucose tracking. Even without diabetes, stable blood sugar equals less glycation, which then equals better collagen. Track your meals, aim for whole foods and fiber. It definitely will help you be more mindful of when and how you're eating. Number 4, use AI-driven skin tools. Apps like Skin Vision or Smart Mirrors will help you detect changes early, wrinkles, UV spots, dehydration, and small spoiler, I'm an advisor for a company that's coming out with a really cool tool that analyzes your skin, and it's gonna do way more than that actually. 5, don't neglect exercise, but use tech to guide intensity. Moderate, consistent movement beats burnout. If this video gave you a fresh way to look at skincare, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's obsessed with their smartwatch but still struggles with skin. And tell me in the comments, have you used any of these devices? Did it help your skin? Let's build a future where skincare isn't just what you put on, it's what you track, how you live, and what you optimize every day. I'll see you next week with another tool that bridges beauty and biology. Thank you so much for watching.